Hello, this is the Sonic Show, and we are live playing an adventure of a generational type. That's a good segue. I quite like that. Hi, I'm Jay Eggman. We've got a host of people, including two people who are in making the stuff. So we have me. That person sniggering is Donnie. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. We have Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hello.
Hello. We have Tom.
Howdy ho, people.
That was creepy. We have Kevin.
Good evening, everybody.
And we have two guests. We have number one, Mr. Steve. Would you like to introduce yourself? And not that we've done this before. Say what you do.
This kind of sounded like deja vu, but I'm a level and concept artist and a bit of a modeler on the mod.
And other guest is Joshua. If you'd like to do the same.
Oh, hi there, everyone. I'm the producer for the mod. I do just about everything and most of the stuff. So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you may have seen this on YouTube earlier. Sort of a hiccup. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're gonna play the game now. Let's get into it.
Misty Ruins, it's a really good level.
So mysticky and ruiny. So yeah.
I didn't know this level was on the PC.
Oh my god, I ran through some bushes. Who knew?
Tom?
Oh my god! It's a monitor box in a modern stage. Sorry.
Dun dun dun.
You can't break it. Oh, you broke it.
Yeah. How could you?
Rocket.
It's like probably the only one you're gonna find, and you just wrecked it.
So yeah, guys. I think I asked this question before, but I can't remember. It's like we never spoke before. But how long did it take you guys to come up with like the designs and setup for Mystic Ruins?
Who's gonna answer that? Me or you?
I suppose I could do it. So, like Steve mentioned earlier in the previous incarnation, took him like a month to design Mystic Ruins. It went through several phases. The first design he made didn't really have much of Mystic Ruins in it. It just was thematically similar.
It was a jigsaw pieces.
Yeah, exactly. And then later he reassembled all of the elements and also decided to include the part of the original Mystic Ruins as, ironically enough, a hub section that, you know, it's a juncture where you can split out to all the other paths. But that was just the design phase. That took like a month. And then the actual implementation of the rest of the mod, Windy Valley included, took like 9 months of intermittent working. Not constant, but I worked on it more than any human really should work on a mod.
Speaking of which, I think we're actually in that hub world area now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and you found a
lie.
secret extra life.
I was going to say, with where you are just now, in the original adaptation of Sonic Adventure, that would be technically where the Windy Valley area would have been. Am I correct in saying it?
Yep.
Epic. How complicated is that sort of thing to do?
That was pretty simple, actually. We took the helicopter from Speed Highway, stuck it on a path, and just threw the tornado model over it. And hilariously enough, we copied the runners that, you know, vertical aerial vehicles use for landing, and we put it on the tornado, which wouldn't work in real life since airplanes aren't vertical. So there's Tails failing at aeronautic engineering yet again.
Damn you, Tail.
It will be. He did forget the landing gear in Adventure, so
Exactly.
I brush it off and say that's where the big, massive missile rocket goes from Sonic 2.
So what was the decision to change the way Sonic controls compared to regular generations?
We didn't actually change all that much. I did experiment with different forces behind the homing attack. I was trying to get it to react to gravity more like it does in Sonic Adventure. But the only thing in the parameter file we really wound up changing was the boost drain. And it's not just one value, it's several. So, like, many people will complain that the boost drain they don't like it because I guess they really don't know how it fits in. It actually uses more when you initiate it. It takes a big chunk out first, but then the actual drain afterwards isn't much faster than the original value. So what you do is you boost right before a long trail of rings, and that will go through the initial consumption, and then generally if you know where the other paths are, you can steer through them and keep it going. Interestingly enough, you know how the hacking contest updates are due by the 8th? We have a patch planned for right before that date that should add global
Lighting.
illumination to both of the levels. Yeah, lighting to both of the levels. And we have a new team member, Sky the Destroyer. He's been helping us with cameras and item placement. So it's a general performance playthrough upgrade. And one thing we added in this version, I don't know if you can see it because I don't know if you have it, but if you have the navigator feature turned on that shows you all the fall signs and the controller instructions, we actually use those in the level a little bit, so it'll tell you when a quick step path is coming or you know where not to fall. But I know a lot of people have that turned off, so if you're playing for the first time, you really should turn it on because it tries to help you a lot.
Saves you.
You're saying if you go right, Jamie, instead of left.
I just want to get the tails bit on camera.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Go get it.
This bit's awesome. I ran past the spring.
Yeah, if you do look at the map I sent you, it's it's pretty.
How do you
close.
do that? I think Jamie's been watching my Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play.
You just miss.
I'm gonna edit that out.
He's gonna edit out that
Here
part.
we go. I love this bit. So cool.
The original idea I had for this was you were running down the runway as it was coming up, but we couldn't do that.
Those are actually the E1000s from Pyramid Cave in Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what those are. They have 2 guns on each hand and they're hovering there, so those are not Gamma.
E1000s? I thought they were E100s.
I think they're E1000s. I could be wrong.
Alright. So in my video in the advert I did, I put E100s, so either you're wrong or I'm wrong.
Bark, bark.
Oh, very nice.
Wednesday.
You got the classic Sonic head.
One thing that's on my mind is I'm looking at a lot of these textures. Are these literally the textures straight from Sonic Adventure?
It's a bit of a mishmash. Some of them are, some of them aren't. We have a team member, Pedro, and Tobii. Both of them do textures once in a while, but I don't hear from them all that much. So some of them have been upgraded and some of them haven't, with the exception of Windy Valley. Windy Valley, I retextured since it was taken from the RIP with screenshot textures. So I used Photoshop and did some cutting together and took some textures from the Chow Garden and got it all looking pretty and fancy.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so welcome back everybody to Sonic Adventure Generations. We have gained a Tanner.
Hello. It's me. And we're starting in Windy Valley.
We are indeed. We have lost Jay for the time being. I'm sure he will be back. Better, bolder, stronger.
There he is.
And there he is. And he's just got an extra life.
Wait, what? My name?
Got harder, best, faster, Donia.
Can someone send me a link to what's happening? Because I just sort of came in.
Oh my.
I got it.
Good. Feature.
Haha! Tom did beat you.
Haha. Dangle it.
Yes, I am too slow.
Is it just coincidence that this version reminds me more of the beta than the actual level?
No, and the reason for that is that this is the beta level. This was ripped directly from the Sonic Adventure auto demo that was released recently over at Sonic Retro, so this is the beta level of Windy Valley, but it's only part of it.
That's really cool. Like, amazingly so.
It's way past cool.
Well, it's been tweaked a bit so it can actually be playable in Generations. But
yeah, there was a path back there that you missed that is actually kind of hard to get to, but the path itself waves vertically at a very high frequency, and it just messes up.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that one, I just smoothed it out into one long curve and turned it into a quick step section because, you know, it had to be playable.
For some reason, right at the start, reminds me of Radiant Emerald from Sonic R, and I've got no idea why.
I was actually going to say, for some reason, whilst looking at this at the moment, I get the feels of Babylon Garden from Sonic Riders and one of the levels from Spyro for some reason.
I can see Spyro. I can't see
Watch
Babylon
out for the
Garden. Well, I guess
judgmental
with the flying
art.
things.
Ah, never mind. That's a
And the clouds.
note bug, and it's already been fixed.
That's good.
So, other than the obvious things that we've been pointing out, is there any inspirations to how you design this level? From like
no.
previous Sonic games or stages?
You know the section right after the little up reel pulley that had the two air springs that go into each other? Right
Yeah.
before. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That section, actually, the placement of the springs is taken directly from a video of the beta where I sat down and figured out where that fuzzy footage was. And sure enough, it has the same thing, the two springs in the air that send you up to that platform.
Ah.
Thank you for getting that that pathway so that you can actually run down it smoothly without colliding into the side of it every 5 seconds. Like as in the original game.
Yeah.
Hey, this one.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the update so far on Sonic. Is it Adventure Generations or Generations Adventure?
It's Sonic Adventure
That's
Generations.
what I thought. That's cool. And just a question from you guys. Obviously, Windy Valley complete and stuff. What's next?
Well, I don't want to say too much. I can say, though, the next 2 stages on the White World will only be changed a little bit, so Speed Highway and City Escape. Actually, they've been modified slightly in this version. I took the Supersonic Air Dash paths out so that you can actually play the level as Supersonic, so you might want to try that. Gonna add some more rings so that the boost mechanic that we changed works better, so you can store up lots of boost and then use it slowly, just, without running out. And that's pretty much it. Steve's gonna do a lot more of his own work on the next level. In fact, the next level is his project, so you'll see less of my design choices, I suppose, if you want to call them choices instead of mistakes. You'll get his instead.
Yeah.
And not much else, really. I'm gonna start on the next level in like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And also, since we're in the White World, a few things to notice. If you run over to the Emerald Coast hub world, you'll hear a song made by Neko Solis, who she was very, very happy that, she got this song in the mod. She was gonna do a Mystic Ruins tune, but it didn't get done in time. But whatever, I'm sure it'll sound great when it's done. And, also, if you go to Mystic Ruins or Windy Valley, and you go above the level to where the mission gates are, so you just go up there for a second.
Okay.
Here's a question out of interest. I haven't got a clue how possible this is because I don't know anything about modding. But is there any chance maybe that we might even see Casinoopolis using the Casino Night pinball physics?
That's not a bad idea. The only reason I'm really not taking new suggestions to the mod at the moment, and this is for everyone, not just you, because believe me,
Sure.
I'm inundated with them.
Yeah, sure.
Is the workload is already so high. We're doing 7 levels in total, so this is like a 5-year plus project. It's just not gonna be easy. So yeah, sorry. I want to take all of your suggestions into account for new levels and
Sure.
but I just can't do it all.
So I won't
Yeah,
get
sure.
my Generations versions of Hedgehog Hammer?
No.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I was just generally more interested to know, how possible can it be done, basically?
Yeah, it can be done.
Well, Chimera just said in the chat that it's not possible and that he tried. He's a pretty reliable source for mod information, so I'd trust him.
Alright, well, there's my...
Also, while we're in here, check out the concept art.
Ooh, is there a different concept art in this mod?
There is some different concept art in there.
Yay, mine! Saying his levels which I wanted, which, because by the time I joined all the levels were... list was already done, can't do, like, the ones I wanted. Like, since we're not doing it, I can say we're not doing Twinkle Park. I really wanted to do that.
Someone in the chat's just brought up, after Sonic Adventure Generations is completed, do you guys have any plans to do any more mods after, like a Sonic Adventure 2?
Well, we might do something with Sonic Adventure 2, actually, since there is a mod loader just released for that. So we might do some things. Actually, I might port some of my Sonic Adventure redo levels to Sonic Adventure 2. That might be cool. Oh, jeez.
Tails?
It's the Dark World.
Tails, what are you doing?
What are we doing here?
This is what Tails was like when he was in the statue. It was quite like this.
So just chilling below Mystic Ruins in the Limbo Void part?
It seems like 06, but backwards. After Silver launches you, you've somehow gone under the stage, and it's like, so is that what it's like when we're alive?
It's quite funny that's near his house.
Actually, that's like true. So I get some prayers from you. Sorry about that.
So you asked also what other projects we're working on in the future. I actually am working with a friend of mine on we're working on our own indie game studio. We finished our first game, and we're designing our second one. So, but that's not an adventure team endeavor. That's me personally. So, I mean, I can't speak to what adventure team will be doing. I'll try to keep us together as long as I can, since I have found a team I work with well, which is amazing because I'm antisocial and not easy to work with.
True.
So yeah, keep your eyes open for that. Our first game is a vertical racing game. Pretty abstract, pretty cool. I'll put videos on my YouTube channel once it's actually publicly released. And that's pretty much it for now.
Cool.
Oh, and aside from the fact that I really want to remind everyone that the patch is coming out this week. So get the patch. I know a lot of people don't download patches, but this one will be worth it, I promise.
Yeah, look a lot better.
Right, now, since Sonic Generations is in a permanent loading loop for the rest of its life, we should call it a day. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. When you watch this on YouTube, you'll be amazed how heavily edited it is. And how all the deaths are removed, and I just play a perfect run every time, and I'm amazing and stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope it's been interesting and informative. If people want to check out this mod, where do they need to go, guys?
They could go to my YouTube channel. So my channel name is Corvidude, CorvidDude, and occasionally when Steven makes an advertisement, you can find it on his channel, Steven Jesus. Steve, can you spell that for us?
StevinGesus.
Awesome. And of course, the Sonic Show will continue to cover it, and there'll also be a link in the description. Cheers, everyone.
I'm making an advert for the patch.
Yay.
It'll be pretty funny.
So yeah, ta-ta, everyone. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Tally ho and au revoir, and off we go.